Good day, everyone. I'm Anjali Sofia Bicoico, and today I'm going to discuss on how to solve problems on business and consumer loans. So first, let's proceed to definition of terms. So the first one is amortization method. Me- Amortization method is a method of paying loan on installment basis, usually of equal amounts at regular interval. Amortization is a way to pay off a loan by making equal payments over a set period. Each payment includes a portion for the principal and a portion for the interest. So, gumagana ang amortization method. First is fixed payment. You pay the same amount every month or year. And the second one is the principal and interest, kung paano siya gumagana sa principal and interest. At first, more of your payment goes toward interest. As the time passes, more goes towards paying off the principal. It is important in budgeting because it is easy to budget because you know exactly how much to pay each month or year. And also, it helps in transparency because you know when will be fully paid off. The second one, we have the mortgage loan, a loan secured by a collateral that the borrower is obligated to pay at specified terms. So, mortgage loan is a type of loan used to finance the purchase of real estate, like house or land. It secures by a collateral, meaning the lender can take possession of property if a borrower fails to repay the loan as agreed. So, remember the key aspect, the collateral. Collateral is the property being purchased serve as collateral. Under repayment term, um, the loan has a specific term including the interest rate, repayment schedule, and loan duration. Mortgage loans are typically rapid in regular installment over a long period of time.
So, hi everyone, I am Mariam Sabrian and I am the partner of Miss Sofia Colico for this topic. So, now we're going to tackle about the shuttle mortgage. Uh, Shuttle mortgage is a mortgage of movable property. To make it easier to understand, it is when you borrow money to buy something like a car or equipment for your business. That car or equipment is used to security for the loan. Uh, Maaari mong gamitin yung nabili mong sasakyan or equipment for example. Ngunit pag hindi mo nabayaran ang iyong loan, ay maaari itong kunin ng lender. For example, you get a loan to buy a motorcycle. You keep and use them. But the bank can take it if you stop paying about your loan. Yes. So, the next is the collateral. Collateral is assets used to secure the loan. It may be a real estate or other investment. To make it easier to understand, collateral is something valuable you offer to the lender when you take a loan. Um, if you can pay the loan, the lender can take the collateral to get their money back. For example, humiram ka ng pera sa isang bangko and ang inoffer mo sa kanila is yung laptop mo. So, kapag hindi mo nabayaran yung loan mo na inutang sa kanila, ay maaari nilang kunin ang inoffer mo na laptop. That's collateral. Next is the outstanding balance. Outstanding balance is any remaining debt at a specified time. To make it easier to understand, it means the amount of money you still owe on a loan. Um, for example, you, for example, umutang ka ng 10 pesos sa isang bank. Tapos, nabayaran mo na yung 4,000. So, your outstanding balance is 6,000 na lang kasi nabawasan mo na yung utang mo, which is the 10,000, nagpawas ka ng 4,000, at yung magiging balance mo na lang sa loan mo is 6,000. Now, that's the outstanding balance.
So, we have the example number 1. Mr. Garcia borrowed 1 million for the expansion of his business. The efficient rate of the interest is 7. The loan is to be prepaid in full after 1 year. How much is to be paid after 1 year? So, in our given problem, we are tasked to find how much is to be paid after 1 year. So, paano nga ba tayo solve for future value? Let's identify the given from the world problem. Our principal value or amount is 1 million and our interest is 7% or 0.7. Our conversion period is 1. Our time is 1 year. So to solve for our J is we simply divide our interest by our conversion period. So 0.7 divided by 1 is 0.7. Therefore, our J is 0.7. And our N to solve, we multiplied conversion period times time. So 1 times 1 equals 1. Therefore, our N is 1. So, paano nga ba natin sinusolve ang future value? Simply, we use the formula for finding the future value is F is equals to principal value times the quantity of 1 plus interest rate raised to the power of N. Our N is our conversion period. So, paano nga ba tayo solve for our future value? Simply, we use the formula in finding the future value. F is equals to principal value times the quantity of 1 plus conversion period raised to the power of N. So, if we simplify the given to our formula, we will have F is equals to 1 million multiplied by the quantity 1 plus 0.7 raised to N. Therefore, Mr. Garcia will pay 1,070,000 after 1 year. And next, we have the example number 2. This is example of chattel mortgage. A person borrowed 1,200,000 for the purchase of a car. If his monthly payment is 31,000 on 5-year mortgage, find the total amount of the interest. So let's identify the given. Our principal value or amount is 1,200,000. Our regular payment is equals to 31,000 and our time is 5 years and our M is 12 months. So to solve for our total interest, since in our given problem we are tasked to find the total interest, to solve for total interest, we simply subtract the total amount by the mortgage value. So, but first, let's find the total amount so that we can find the total interest. So, the formula for total amount is simply we multiply the principal amount times our conversion period or M times our T or our time. If we substitute the given to the formula, we will have 31,000 multiplied by 12 times 5 is equals to 1,860,000 is our total amount. So for us to solve the total interest, we just simply subtract our total amount by the present value. So our total amount is 1,860,000 minus 1,200,000 is equals to 660,000. So therefore, the total interest is 660,000. So now we have the example number 3. If a house is sold for 3 million and the bank requires 20% down payment, find the amount of the mortgage. So let's first identify the given. So our given is principal value is 3 million and our interest is 20% or 0.20. So the formula for down payment is simply we multiply our principal value times rate. So our down payment is equals to 3 million multiplied by 0.20 is equal to 600,000. So our down payment is 600,000. So but we are tasked to find the mortgage or amount of loan. The formula for our loan is P minus down payment. For us to solve the total amount of loan, we use the formula principal amount minus down payment. So our principal amount is 3 million minus 600,000. Therefore, our total amount is therefore our amount of loan is 2,400,000.
So now let's continue our example 4. Miss Rosal bought a car after paying the down payment. The amount of the loan is 400,000 with an interest rate of 9% compounded monthly. The term of the loan is 3 years. Now how much is the monthly payment? So here in our example 4, we are going to find how much is the monthly payment. Now we have here the given. Our principal rate is 400,000. Our interest rate is 9% or 0.09. Our time is 3 years and our conversion period is 12. So we have here the formula for the J that we have to find. So we have to divide the interest rate, which is the 0.09, to the conversion period, which is 12. So 0.09 divided by 12 is equals to 0.0075. Now that's the value for our J. So to find our N, we have to multiply our conversion period and our time. So our M is 12 and our time is 3. So 12 times 3 is 36. So that's the value of our N. So to find our monthly payment, we have here the formula. The R is equals to P over 1 minus the quantity 1 plus J raised to the power of negative N over J. So we are just going to substitute each given. Our P is 400,000. over, copy the 1 minus the quantity 1 plus, and our j is 0.075 raised to the power of negative 36, which is the value of our n, over again our j is 0.075. So kapag diniretso na to sa calcis, ang kanyang magiging sagot ay 12,719.89. Now that is the monthly payment for our example number 4. So now we're going to move on to our last example, which is the example 5. Mrs. C borrowed some money from a bank that offers an interest rate of 12% compounded monthly. His monthly amortization for 5 years is 11,122.22. Now, how much is the outstanding balance after the 12th payment? So here in example 5, we're going to find how much is the outstanding balance after the 12th payment. So we have here the given. Our R, or regular payment, is 11,122.22. Our interest rate is 12% or 0.12. Our conversion period is 12. So here, I forgot to include our time and how to find our n. So I'm just going to sasabihin ko na lang sa inyo kung ano ang mga ito. So our time is 5 years, and to find our n, we're just going to multiply our conversion period to our time. So our conversion period is 12 and our time is 5 years. So when we multiply 12 times 5 is equals to 60. Now, to find our n minus k, it shows in the formula. To find, we're just going to subtract 60 minus our conversion period, which is 12, equals 48. That's our value for our n minus k, just like you in the formula. Now, to find our j, as I said earlier, we're just going to have interest rate divided by our conversion period. So 0.12 divided by 12 is equal to 0.01. So that's the value of our j. So we have here the formula. We're just going to zoom it so you can see. Our formula is B sub k is equals to R bracket 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus j raised to the power of negative n minus k over j. So that's our formula. So we're just going to substitute each letter or given there. So our regular payment is 11,122.22. That's our R. So we're just going to copy the bracket 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus our j is 0.01 raised to the power of negative 48. Since we already subtract the value of our n and our conversion period, which is 60 minus 12 is 48. So that's the value of our n minus k. over J is 0.01. When you pag sinolve mo to sa calculus, ng diretsohan na lang ay makikita mo na ang kanyang answer or result, which is the 422,354.73. Now, that is our outstanding balance after the 12th payment. Yes. And that's all. Thank you so much for listening. I am Mariam Ayesha Sebrian, and my partner for this video is Miss Sofia Colico, and I hope you listen and I hope you understand our topic. Bye.